866-801-8255. So what do we do with the grifters? What do we do with the Tim Scott, by the way, who they said, he probably is not going to be vice president, even though he's going to get married and all of that. They playing with him the way Trump played with Christie and Mitt Romney, had them bow down and meet with him, kiss his ass and suck on his toes and stuff. And then was like, nah, I'm not. I'm giving you my ass to kiss too. And it smells because I'm nasty. But Tim Scott, they said they brought him on to play a key role in securing the black vote. And I'm like, this is how dumb they think we are. That they think Tim Scott can secure the black vote just because he's black. Like, are they not paying attention?
They don't care. Yeah.
Are we that stupid though? Are we?
No, we're not. There's a quote from Frederick Douglass that I use in the book, and Frederick Douglass, my man, I love Douglass. And so there was this grifter, and I'm sure you know him, Isaiah Montgomery in Mississippi in 1890. He votes against black men being able to vote, and he gives this crazy speech. I mean, when you read the speech, it's like, oh my! I mean, he was formerly enslaved. I'm going to give you some grace, but a lot of folks at the time were formerly enslaved. Frederick Douglass goes off, and he says this line. He says, "Others will be dazzled by fame and imitate his bad example." That is prophetic. It's crazy. He didn't use the word grifter, but he literally laid it out. And so other people are dazzled by fame and imitating this bad example. So when it comes to what do we do with someone like Tim Scott, I think we call it out. We expose it. You have to call out, like I said before the devil takes over, you have to be able to identify it, label it, point out what it is. And I actually hope, to be honest with you, that Trump does choose Tim Scott as his VP pick. You know why? Because they don't know that might incentivize the black vote more than anything. Because black people, some black folks, they hate, I don't use that language. They hate the C word more than white supremacists. You know what I'm saying? That might incentivize people so much. If Senator Warnock would have been up against a conservative white man in Georgia, I hope he would have won, but I don't know.
Yeah, having Herschel Walker made it
that so yes.
Right.
Because they don't know
in our
us.
Faces. Any old black will do. So let's just throw another black. He may not be able to string two words together. He definitely has a CTE. He is definitely illiterate. He doesn't know anything about governing. Excuse me.
And then we'll do the work to show exactly who he is. We'll do the work to expose who he is. And then it's also an insult to black Republicans or black conservatives, right? It's an insult to them because this is who you're choosing. You've pushed out Colin Powell, who I wasn't a big fan of. But still, he wasn't a grifter. You pushed out Michael Steele, wasn't a big fan of, but he wasn't a hustler. You pushed out people who actually had credentials, and now we're left with this. So I actually hope and pray they do choose him because it will incentivize. But the other thing is that if they do, Tim Scott will show the loyalty that Mike Pence didn't.
Yes.
Loyal.
But Tim Scott, as you mentioned, will probably be the sin that did him in. I think you're right. I do hope that he chooses him too, because they're about to F around and find out. But what do we do with Snoop Dogg? Sexy Red, Waka Flocka Flame. So Snoop Dogg just came out in an interview, and he said, Sunday New York Times, I have no problem with Trump. He ain't done nothing wrong to me.
What?
He has done only great things for me. He pardoned Michael Harris. Michael Harris, the co-founder of Death Row Records, infamously was the head of a nationwide drug trafficking operation. So not a good person for us. Snoop said Trump pardoned him. So I have nothing but love and respect for Donald Trump because he did something. He pardoned somebody that he knew. I think about ASAP Rocky, Trump coming in, like signing your name on a stimulus check. Like you want to talk about grifting on the black side, but the grift of Donald Trump is brilliant.
Oh yeah,
he signed that stimulus check, and people think it came from him, not from Democratic policies. He got Waka Flocka Flame out of the situation that he had in Europe. He freaking pardoned the co-founder of Death Row Record, a damn drug trafficking cretin, and he also pardoned the CEO of Rock Nation. Did you see that? Who's Nicki Minaj's, not Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion's, champion there at Rock Nation. Desiree, I think her name is. I just had the story pulled up. Hold on. Let me get this. Rock Nation. Yes. Her name is Desiree. Damn it, Karen. Where is it? Desiree Perez. Rock Nation. Trump, last minute, on his way out the office, commuted her sentence and pardoned her. And so he got hip hop on lock. So what do we do with this, Clay Kane? When we let's talk about when we come back, because as much as you and I know, Tim Scott's probably going to be an albatross and an anchor. This hip hop thing is a problem. I think it's a problem. As much as the Gaza Strip is a problem for Biden, this hip hop thing is also a problem for Biden.